I have a bunch of tickets, I think, right? I don't know. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry guys, I'm playing Madden 19. I like Madden 20 is a little bit. I like Madden 19 a bit more. Because I'm used to Madden 19. Let's go buy some more tickets just in case. Let's get some tickets. There they are. There. 3 event tickets. Okay, I'll try to. I'm gonna be grinding to get them though. See if we can do one mud draft. No, not mud squads. No. Leave me alone. Why are you guys bullying me in my mud squads? I want my mud drafts. Mud draft. Let's try this. Let's go have some fun. Ooh. Do I need a tight end? I'm gonna grab the running back. I need a left tackle. That's what I need bad. Ooh. Gonna have to go for Nick Bosa. Aw. One minute, Mom. Okay, let's go. I know. Jeez. Okay, let's see how our team performs. My old team, I did. This is kind of my first draft, like streaming it, but my first draft I got 99 Kyler Murray. Comment if you join the stream. So I'm talking so low, guys. I'm really tired. Let's hear the Cleveland Browns.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a yard line. A first down throw for Young. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Young will set to
Come on,
throw.
Owens. Come on, Owens. You got this, Owens. You got it. Oh.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. He's got him in, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end.
It hasn't been one.
They flip field position there. A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Let's go, Owens.
Now here's Young.
Oh, wide open.
And this is caught.
We gotta get through right back. still going on? No. Oh, it is. Any comments? Okay, guys, I am finally back.
Terrell Owens, 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
I have better defense.
I'm just learning how to spell analytics, and I need to get that down because it's going to be a huge part of the NFL game going forward. I think that was the call there, trying to go for 2 after that touchdown.
Yeah, opening drive, you not only do you get the 6, but fully seize
Would you guys
momentum
go
with the 8,
for
and
a
unfortunately they couldn't do
99
it.
overall Kyler Murray or a 98 overall Steve Young?
When they stop you.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I'll go for
no
Kyler
run
Murray.
back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
False start, offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Got some fans.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Shout out to them, not them. Thanks for
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Uncorks one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards it. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey,
I bet the dog.
Come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know,
Come on. I'm back, my dudes. If you guys are a fan and want to join my party, go ahead. Am I still in it? No, I
You were
don't
the
think.
smart one.
Am I? Am I? No. Guys, comment if you need. You guys, shout out to Joe and Gunner again. Thanks for all the support.
To throw on second down. Gilbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. A
How
drop
did you
there
not
in the
catch
middle
it?
third of the
You're
field.
99 years old.
That'll bring up second down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
Why did you not catch that?
that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Am I right?
Here we go now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing
What?
right, and that's complete. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Now that
Challenge.
was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
False start, offense.
What? Should have been on us. But okay.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
From the gun, Gilbert. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Steve Young, flushed out right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. It's Young on first down, escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Finding room to the 20. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Let's go. Green 39.
From the red zone now, Young. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Steve Young, his 3rd touchdown pass in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Gold now out to kick it away.
You won't.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Gilbert throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Gilbert. And his throw here is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Young. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his
What
explosion.
was
And he's
that?
chipping
Why
away
did
at
you
their
catch
confidence.
But now a throw on first down
He's
there, but it's
trying.
incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Young, throwing again. His throw caught at about the 5.
Let's go! Let's go, Brown!
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Steve Young. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff.
Oh, PI! 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 What?
Play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Who's yelling trash, trash, trash? So,
Protection was
get him
great.
out
He
of
had
here.
time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver.
Run,
But
stupid
condensed
butt.
near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
All right, here we go.
And with time running
What
short
are
here,
you
they'll simply
doing?
take a knee and then... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Throwing on first down. Gilbert. Wide open receiver complete.
Guys,
And
3
he's
players
brought
over
down
there.
After a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going left side here.
Ooh,
It's
that was a
complete.
good play.
And he is tackled
That would have been a
inside
pick
the
if he didn't
40, not
catch
quite to
that.
the 35.
Oh, that was a good play by
14
them.
yards that time for number 14.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route.
All right, here we go.
And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable
Come on,
second
sack them
down.
both.
A very solid gain
All
on
right, here
that
we go.
play.
Blue 90.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gilbert. And Thomas has it. And brought down, but not
Rush
before
him. Get it
inside
out.
the 25.
Make him fumble.
We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think
Oh,
what they
that
did was
would have
they
been
analyzed
touchdown
what worked
if you
in the
guys
first
would have
half,
held
what
on to
didn't,
that.
and figured out a better game plan.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Should've
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd
catch
and
the
10.
ball.
They're gonna
You
get
have
after it one more
hands.
time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try
3
and find
points.
something. there's
That's
nothing
so gonna
available
do you
there for
guys.
him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter.
Long.
First
Got
and
this.
10. Young.
Going. Oh, I didn't see him. Where'd he come from?
And Young will go down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Young to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 5 touchdown passes now for Steve Young. And the Browns add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll
Just
get this
don't
one
run,
up to
don't
the
run.
26.
You're not gonna
It's
get
Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now. Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey. Now let's go.
Now a 1st down throw for Young, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
All right, here we go.
Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Out to his left. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Now they try the right side here. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
He's going deep for Brown.
What are you doing?
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Why aren't you running?
Their passing game has been spectacular.
Come on, any comments? No.
I think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue.
To throw on 3rd down, Gilbert. And that will be incomplete as well.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Pulled in at the 24. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And the Browns getting set to go. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their 2nd meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
All right, here we go.
Young here to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And got his tight end, Duarte. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early.
False start, offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
Here we go now. Blue line.
From the gun, Gilbert. And he finds his man. It's Duarte. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. But they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Set. Blue line. Blue line.
Operating from the gun, Gilbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph. Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Gilbert. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Gilbert. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. To throw on 2nd down, Gilbert. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, Gilbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
And Elliott puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're doing to the
And got his man complete. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you...
Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off at the 19. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
On 1st down, Gilbert. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Gilbert. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Select Odell Beckham. Okay, guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you guys liked it, and